Hello guys, welcome to the machine learning mindset. In this tutorial, I am going to talk about pandas indexing and reindexing. As usual, we are using Google Collaboratory, so it is suggested as mentioned is documentation. So you don't need any configuration for executing Python codes. You have free access to GPUs, which is great for data science and machine learning purposes, and you can simply share your codes with it. So here I'm going to get started. I import pandas as PD, the alias. I'm going to use Shift Enter to run it. We define a pandas data. So in the previous videos, we talked about pandas data, how do we define it. So it's a data, it's a dictionary. So the keys and the list as the values, and we create the pandas data frame using the three columns that we already have, attributes, and the index Alice, Eve, and Bob. So let's just go ahead. In order to have access to the elements, we can do some sort of indexing, like df from 0 to 1. 1 is basically non-inclusive or exclusive, and it gives you only the first row. So you may wonder what would happen if we use df0. So current version of pandas gives you this error. Previously it was supported, but now it doesn't support, so you have to certainly define it in a range of access with the plain df. So let's go ahead and access columns. We want to have access to columns, df, glucose, and age columns. If we run it, just extract everything in the data with those two specific columns that we clarify. You can do all sorts of logical operations here. Assuming in the data set we want to look and search for the people that with the age of more than 40, and we put this operation in data and just return the data. So C is just return all those things. So if we just eliminate this df, it's just a simple logical operation, true false for the age column, and it just help us to return what we actually look at. Just here, Eve, Bob, they have age more than 40, and they are extracted from. There is a very useful method called .illoc. So based on the allocation, it's some sort of similar to the NumPy indexing with just simple 0 and 1 indexing. You have matrix data set, matrix data. So let's just bring out what is df by itself. So if I just comment this thing to show this, okay, df is this. So we want to have access to the 0, first row, and the first column. We want to have access to the first row and second column, for example. So inclusive range is like. So it is pretty simple to use this illoc. And there's another attribute of data frames, which is illoc, which is .loc, that we have access to rows by labels instead of integer indexing. So we use Eve as one of our rows and just extract all the data. If you want to have access to rows and columns, we use Eve and age. Eve is our row and age is our column. So it should return 52. Yes. So what would happen if we put a bracket here? It gives us an error because those are different in nature, Eve and age. And here it is. So this is a way that we use loc and illoc for simple indexing. But what would be the reindexing? Let's say we already have our df and we use reindex as Alice and Bob and Eve. So we basically change the order as here. We have Alice, Eve, and Bob. Here we put it as Alice, Bob, and Eve. This simple function of reindex just change the position of those in a way that we put it order. So what if we put an index under that we don't have in the set, but I still want to reindex it? So here it is. So we just add the row, but you just put none in all those elements. It is a quite useful feature for this function, because a lot of times you want to add things that we may just simply desire to add the values later. So just add the row just put nonce, fill it with nonce. Sometimes it is useful to fill those values with values other than nonce. So here we use df reindex and indexes that we previously use, and we use fill value with 0. What's the difference? Here instead of none we get 0 as the value. Pretty nice. And the last thing we wanted to check here is that, let's say we have something as null. Here instead of indexes we basically reindex the columns. Previously we reindexed the row based on the row labels that we put here. Now we want to reindex the columns and add a new null column here and fill it with 0. It's pretty much the same functionality, but instead of reindexing the rows, we are going to reindex the columns. The process is pretty much similar. It's actually identical. Put the columns here instead. All right, that was our short tutorial about the Python indexing and reindexing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you had any question, feel free to comment below. Thanks.